Mind control uncovered. It started as a faint crackle in my ears, like the static you hear when you change radio stations at night, searching for something familiar in the dark. I figured it was just stress, maybe too many late nights hunched over my laptop, but then the static sharpened. Underneath the hiss, I realized there were voices, not quite whispers, more like a running commentary, soft, urgent, and terrifyingly precise. They narrated my every move. She's reaching for her mug. She's glancing at the window. She's about to stand. At first, I tried to ignore them, thinking maybe I was just tired, maybe it was a trick in my mind. But the voices got bolder, more confident, describing things just before I did them. She's going to drop her phone. She's about to trip. And then I did. Every single time. The worst was when I heard, she's going to check the door, and before I knew it, I was standing at my front door, hand on the lock, with no memory of crossing the room. I started to panic, locking myself in my bathroom and stuffing towels under the door, desperate to block out the voices. But the static only grew louder, the voices more insistent. She's going to look in the mirror, they said, and my head jerked up, eyes locking with my own terrified reflection. I tried to scream, but the sound caught in my throat. She's going to write a message, they prompted, and my hands moved without my consent, scrawling words across the foggy glass, help me. That's when I understood, the voices weren't just predicting my actions. They were deciding them. I was just the echo of their narration, a puppet on invisible strings. As I felt my hand reach for the razor on the sink, guided by words that weren't mine, I realized the final, horrifying reveal. The static had never been in my ears. It was in my mind all along, and now, I couldn't tell where their thoughts ended and mine began.